This year's drought has been extremely hard on fruit trees across the Midwest. Some of the problems we've seen this year include reduced branch, trunk, and root growth, reduced flower bud initiation, leaf wilt and premature leaf drop, smaller fruit size, problems with coloring and fruit maturation or ripening, premature fruit drop, and in the worst case scenario, even plant death. Mature apple trees have a period early in the year of about 50 days where the majority of their growth takes place, as well as the initiation of the flower buds for next year's crop. Younger apple trees have a period of 100 days in which it's important that they have adequate water. During this period, it's important to have that water there for their development of a very extensive root system that aids in the anchoring of that tree and the uptake of nutrients, which then promotes growth and the development of next year's crop. Peach trees also have a 100-day period in this early part of the season in which to promote growth and root development. So adequate water during this time period is very important. There's a second time period in peach development in which water is extremely important, and that is the final 6 weeks of fruit development. During this time, 20 to 40% of the peach fruit size is realized through adequate water. So what can we do this year to help the health of our trees? Well, good, deep, supplemental watering is the best thing that we can do. Prolonged, slow watering between the trunk and the drip line of the tree ensures that there's adequate soil moisture available for the roots to take into the tree to help promote the production of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the primary food source within the tree and are stored in the branches, trunk, and roots. These carbohydrates ensure adequate food sources for the plant to survive through the winter and to promote the early season vegetative growth and flower initiation, as well as fruit development in case there's not moisture early on in the season. Fall watering is also important for the health of the roots. Dry soil results in increased root death through the course of the winter, resulting from cold weather. So having good soil moisture is also important for the root health. Come next spring, with this year's drought, it will be important once again to start off the season with adequate moisture. So if we haven't had enough snowfall this year or spring rains, it will be important to consider once again doing a deep, slow watering within the drip line of the tree. Coupling that with mulch to help conserve that water moisture. Early spring watering will again help the development and the production of carbohydrates within the tree and the growth of the branches, trunk, and roots, as well as flowering and a good fruit set for the upcoming harvest season.